Good evening. It's Monday night and it's time for CPS News with Jesse and Brent. News that speaks your language.
Good evening. It is Monday night and welcome to CPS News, the news that, of course, speaks your language. I'm Brent Lane, and of course, I'm with the sharp-dressing Jessie Louise. Who are you, Ruiz? Who's Jessie Louise? That's like your sister. I don't even know. That's hilarious.
Hello, Brent.
Hi.
How are you? Thanks for being here with me today, telling us all what is going in Puerto Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas. Thank you for being here with us. I hope you're having a great December so far and you're ready for the holidays. But we have a lot of information to share with you, so let's get to it.
It's that time. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the headlines.
Mexico to charge cruise passengers $42 fee starting 2025, sparking tourism debate. Nayarit protests erupt over alleged abuses by governor. Calls for federal intervention grow. Puerto Vallarta certifies 96 businesses in effort to combat child trafficking in tourism. Cinema Diva celebrates 10 years of independent film at star-studded Puerto Vallarta Gala, and Jesse and Brent were there glamming it up. Find out more about these stories, Laura's Leisure List, and more on CPS News Tonight with Jesse and Brent.
In our top story tonight, in a move that could impact tourism, the Mexican Senate has approved a new fee for foreign cruise passengers, and it's going to be starting in 2025. Here's Joe with the details.
The Mexican Senate has approved a measure requiring foreign cruise passengers entering the country to pay a $42 entry fee beginning in 2025. Previously waived for cruise visitors, this fee aims to fund improvements in immigration services. However, most of the revenue will be allocated to other areas. Under the legislation, 67% of the collected funds will be directed to the Secretariat of National Defense, SEDENA, for infrastructure and operations, while the remaining 33% will go to the federal treasury for unspecified public expenses. This decision aligns cruise passenger entry fees with those already paid by tourists arriving via air travel. In 2023, Puerto Vallarta alone welcomed over 543,000 cruise passengers, potentially generating an estimated $22.8 million annually for the region. As Mexico's cruise industry continues to grow, destinations such as Puerto Vallarta, Cozumel, and Cabo San Lucas are expected to see significant impacts. The Caribbean, which captures over 50% of the global cruise market, remains a key area for growth. President Claudia Sheinbaum addressed concerns during a press conference, emphasizing that the fee is not entirely new, but an adjustment to an existing charge. She also revealed ongoing discussions with the Ministry of Finance to potentially delay implementation until 2026. Coordination with the Navy Secretariat and cruise companies is also planned to ensure a smooth transition. While the fee is intended to bolster resources, its effects on tourism and traveler behavior remain uncertain. With information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
So that's the latest on the new cruise passenger fee. We'll continue to follow any updates on its implementation and effects on tourism in future newscasts. Next up, in a story close to home for us here at CPS News, TV Mar Channel 10.1 recently celebrated its 6th anniversary as Puerto Vallarta's only free-to-air television station. And here's Maria with the details of this milestone and celebration.
TV Mar Channel 10.1 celebrated its 6th anniversary on December 3rd, marking 6 years as the only local free-to-air television channel serving Puerto Vallarta and the Bahía de Banderas region. Directors and collaborators gathered for an emotional celebration at CPS Media, featuring the traditional cake cutting and a group photo to commemorate the milestone. Hugo Lin Almada, director of CPS Noticias, reflected on the challenges faced since the channel's launch, emphasizing its success in becoming a vital part of the community. Every day we grow closer to our audience, becoming a presence in their homes and on the streets of Puerto Vallarta. We're ready for even greater growth with TV Mar, he said. Engineer Carlos Reynoso, director of TV Mar, praised the dedication and teamwork that have driven the channel's success, recognizing the efforts of all involved. TV Mar continues to stand out with its diverse programming, including news, entertainment, and music, catering to audiences of all ages in Puerto Vallarta, La Paz, and Los Cabos. With 6 years of achievements, it remains a cornerstone of local media and community connection. With information from Fernanda Bojorquez, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Big congratulations to our network, TV Mar, and its 6-year anniversary of serving this community. It's amazing. So here's to continued growth in the years ahead. Now, next up in Nayarit, growing protests are calling on President Claudia Sheinbaum to address a list of allegations. And here's Joe with those details.
Nayarit residents and unions are calling on President Claudia Sheinbaum to intervene amid claims of authoritarianism, repression, and property dispossession by Governor Miguel Ángel Navarro Quintero. The demand follows the controversial removal of Magistrate Rodrigo Benitez Perez, accused of serious crimes, which has intensified scrutiny of the state government, judiciary, and police. Graciela Jimenez Aragon recently exposed an alleged attempt to steal her family's land in San Blas, despite police intercepting the suspects and discovering links to a, quote, notable notary, end quote. No arrests were made. Jimenez condemned the lack of justice, joining growing calls for federal support. Teachers' unions also accused the governor of suppressing their rights since 2021, citing intimidation, property seizures, and delayed wages. On December 3rd, protesters marched in Tepic, urging the federal government to restore the rule of law and address systemic abuses in Nayarit. With information from Israel Torres, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
Well, the demand for federal action in Nayarit is growing, with residents and unions urging authorities to address these serious claims. I'd like to know what you think about it, so let us know on our website. Now, a quick message from our sponsor, Cerámicas Exclusivas. For premium quality and style, Cerámicas Exclusivas is your top choice. With over 70 Castel floor models ready for immediate delivery, now is a perfect time to elevate your project with unbeatable quality and price. Sign up for our monthly newsletter for the latest deals and inspiration. Visit us at Federación 390, Paseos Universidad, Ixtapa, or go online, ceramicasexclusivas.com. Give your space that unique touch with Cerámicas Exclusivas. Well, Puerto Vallarta is strengthening its fight against child trafficking again, and local businesses are stepping up to help address the problem. Here's Maria with the update.
Puerto Vallarta is taking a stand against child trafficking through rigorous training, commitment, and certifications. On Tuesday, 3 prominent businesses, Hotel Playa Los Arcos, Hyatt Ziba, and Club Regina Puerto Vallarta, received the National Code of Conduct for the protection of children and adolescents in the tourism sector. These certifications bring the total to 96 certified businesses in the region this year. The code, issued by Mexico's Federal Tourism Department, requires adherence to 6 key directives, including institutional policies, staff training, clear action protocols, collaboration networks, client awareness, and annual reporting. Jorge Quintero Alvarado, Jalisco's Director of Beach Tourism, acknowledged ongoing challenges, calling the situation a red flag, but emphasized the region's daily efforts to combat exploitation. He highlighted that expanding training to all service providers, not just hotels, is key to protecting minors. This certification raises ethical standards and showcases Mexico as a safe, responsible tourism destination, while aligning with global efforts to end child exploitation in travel and hospitality. With information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Now, this isn't the first time we've covered a story like this. If you watch CPS, you know that. But Puerto Vallarta's commitment to protecting children is stronger than ever. With ongoing efforts to make the city a safer and more responsible destination for everyone, and with more training, our city will hopefully eliminate this problem completely. Okay, now it's time. It's time for a word from our sponsor, and of course that is Hospital Hoya. So before we continue with the newscast, I want to share some exciting news. Hospital Hoya Marina has been recognized as one of the top 10 best hospitals in all of Western Mexico. And not only that, it also ranks among the 50 best hospitals in the entire country, according to Expansión magazine. This achievement is a result of their unwavering commitment to medical excellence, the use of cutting-edge technology in patient care, and of course, their top-tier service. For all these reasons and more, Grupo Hoya extends its heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has entrusted them with their health and the well-being of their families. Hospital Hoya, where medical excellence meets human care. Well, here we are at our first break, and I think you have some pretty cool stuff to talk about for the last weekend. What did you do, Jessie?
I'm stargazed still. On Saturday, I went with this astronomer, and wow, we had a great time at this beach in the night, and we saw the stars and the moon, Saturn, Venus, like all these planets. It was fantastic.
That's all. Have you ever done that before? Is that your first time?
You know what? On the beach, I had never done it on the beach, and that was very magical. We learned a lot, and we also had meditations. It was fantastic. He's having another one coming up on December 14th, so keep vigilant, because it's something that you want to do.
Okay, so if you want to see stars other than us, go out there and check it out. That's awesome. Oh, yes. That's pretty quick. Okay, with that quirky pun, let's go to a commercial. We'll see you in just a minute. Thanks for coming back and sticking with us, even though I made the corny little star comment. I know, don't you roll your eyes at me.
Please be here.
Oh, okay, well, you're stuck with me for a little while longer because we have some good stories coming up. We've got a story about a 5G tower shutdown with a little bit of drama. But up next, we're going to talk about the Cinema Diva, where Jessie and I were on the red carpet, speaking of stars, and interviewing all the stars of the night. But let's get the story from Maria with all the details from the exclusive event.
Puerto Vallarta's Act 2 PV set the stage for a star-studded celebration as Cinema Diva marked its 10th anniversary on December 2nd. Directed by visionary filmmaker Rodolfo Rudy Salazar, the gala embodied sophistication, with guests walking the red carpet and mingling over cocktails. Among the luminaries were director Andrea Figueroa and actors Eduardo Mendizabal and Noé Hernandez, while two standout short films, Leo and Cocoloco, captivated the audience. Cultural Councilor Laurel Carrillo attended on behalf of Puerto Vallarta's municipal administration, reaffirming the city's commitment to fostering artistic endeavors. Cinema Diva has spent a decade bridging Mexico and Canada through independent film, amplifying diverse voices and connecting audiences worldwide. Salazar underscored the festival's mission to nurture creativity by waiving entry fees and supporting filmmakers despite limited resources. The celebration concluded December 4th with a closing ceremony at Act 2 PV, featuring 7 films, including works by Puerto Vallarta's young talent. With 10 years of success, Cinema Diva stands as a beacon of cultural exchange and independent filmmaking excellence. With information from Fernanda Bojarquez, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Oof, what a fun night. It was so amazing interviewing all of those beautiful and talented people on the red carpet, and of course the generous sponsors in attendance. So if you have an event coming up and want us to attend, contact us on our website at jessieandbrentpv.weebly.com. Now here's Brent again with an update on an endangered animal killed in our area.
A tragic accident on the Tepic-Puerto Vallarta highway near Las Varas has claimed the life of an endangered jaguar undi, also known as an onza. The nocturnal feline was hit by a vehicle despite the wildlife crossing signs in that area indicating motorists should slow down. Conservation groups are sounding the alarm, highlighting the need to protect the jaguar undi, a species that already is struggling due to habitat loss and hunting. Drivers are being urged to slow down, especially in the wildlife zones, to help prevent more incidents like this. This just serves as another reminder of the fragile balance that we have between wildlife conservation and travel and development. Thank you to Israel Torres for contributing this story. And here comes the Pirates again. And this time they've got a locals discount right on their website. So yo ho ho, with a promo, we go. So the Cinema Diva event was pretty awesome. I mean,
so wonderful. I loved it. I loved being in the red carpet and talking to all those cool people.
I know. It's like we were at the red carpet people, but we sure were on it a lot. So that was kind of fun. Love to meet some of the donors and sponsors we met. Hopefully you're watching today. But we've got another big event coming up near the end of the month. That's
yes, we do.
Dear
Very
to my
Christmassy.
heart.
Tell us about it.
I will. So if you're a Gen Expats member, I talk about them often. We've got a Gen Expats Christmas party on December 21st. If you don't know about it, just do a little search in Facebook for Gen Expats PV, and you're going to find the event. And it's on the 21st. It's going to be fun. It's going to be casual. Maybe Jesse Ruiz will make an appearance.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be wearing an ugly sweater or something.
Perfect. But you do look sharp today, all right? Just letting you know. I'm trying to make amends for saying the wrong name at the beginning. All right, time for a little more fun, as it's been a fun newscast. And it's time for one of our favorite segments. Guess who's back?
Yes, who is back? It's Laura
with
Laura's Leisure List.
Get ready for what's happening this week with Laura's Leisure List.
Thanks, team. I'm excited to share some upcoming Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas events. Don't miss the chance to witness the one and only Fantasia Royal Gaga live in her sensational one-woman show, Body and Soul. She'll be lighting up the Act 2 PV stage on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. Enjoy a night of music, glamour, and pure entertainment. Grab your tickets now at act2pv.com and join us for a fabulous evening you won't want to miss. Attention animal lovers, mark your calendars for the Frida 9th annual fundraiser happening on Saturday, December 14th, 2024 at the breathtaking Casa Iboneca. Kick off the evening with a cocktail party at 6:30 p.m., followed by a seated dinner, dancing, and an incredible show starting at 7:45. This is your chance to enjoy the best party in town, where 100% of your donation goes directly to supporting dogs in need. Our very own Jesse and Brent will be there leading the auction and entertaining the crowd. Let's come together to make a difference, because we can't change their past, but we can change their future. Visit ibonecafoundation.org to donate online or for more information. Show us your talent and win 20,000 pesos. Do you have a unique talent that deserves to be in the spotlight? Whether you sing, dance, juggle, do magic tricks, or have a hidden talent that wows the crowd, we want to see it. We are excited to announce open auditions for our upcoming variety talent show, where you have the chance to showcase your skills and compete for the grand prize of 20,000 pesos. Finalists will be chosen to perform live at our audition shows, where our audience and judges will vote for the top talents. So do you think you can rise? The PGA Tour is coming back to Vallarta with the Mexico Open at Vedanta World. Save the dates, February 20th to 23rd, where world-class golf meets the vibrant spirit of the Pacific Coast. We're more than just golf. We're a celebration to be enjoyed with family and friends, surrounded by passion and an exceptional culinary experience. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at biletomovil.com. Join us at the Mexico Open at Vedanta World for a unique PGA Tour experience. Do you want to help with the Toys for Tots campaign this year? Donate a new plush toy, ball, or any toy that doesn't use batteries and enter for a chance to win exciting prizes. Drop-off location is at CPS Media, Calle Proa 111, Marina Vallarta, from Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on Saturdays between 10 and 2. Please take a photo of yourself donating and submit it to jessieandbrentpv.weebly.com for a chance to win a delicious dinner from Parrotfish. Or visit Parrotfish in Zona Romantica, and for every 1,000 pesos spent, they will donate 10% towards the Toys for Tots campaign. Save the date. On December 16th, join us at Act 2 PV Theater for Toys and Tunes, a holiday benefit. Sharon Gerber is back on stage alongside musical director David Mayoko and a talented cast for a magical holiday concert. Admission is free with an unwrapped toy, and every gift will go to the children of Casa Hogar Orphanage, ensuring a joyful Christmas morning. The evening kicks off at 8:15 p.m. with a reception at the Ovations Piano Bar, followed by an unforgettable show at 9. Reserve your seat early by bringing a toy to the theater before showtime or join us on the day. It's first come, first seated. Let's make this holiday extra special for these kids while enjoying some incredible entertainment. Those are the great events coming soon. Now back to you guys for more news.
Thanks, Laura, for all of those cool events. And talking about the ongoing Guadalupana pilgrimages, there are several road closures and traffic detours in downtown Puerto Vallarta still. Two-way traffic has been temporarily established on Morelos Street from Jesus Langarica to the intersection of Morelos and Libertad. Street closures include Juarez, Libertad, and the Hidalgo Guerrero intersection. Traffic from these streets is being redirected to Morelos. Southbound bus traffic is being diverted at Lázaro Cárdenas and Insurgentes. Take note, because these adjustments will remain in place until December 12th. You can also take a look on Tribune That Travel. Please plan your routes accordingly and drive safely.
Moving on, after that very helpful traffic information from Jesse, in our next story from Joe, in Puerto Vallarta, city officials have halted the construction of a 5G antenna after protests from the residents. Here are the details of this story.
Puerto Vallarta officials officially shut down the construction of a 5G antenna located at Pedro Moreno 210 in Colonia Independencia. Following protests from concerned residents opposing the project, city authorities took action by placing a closure notice on the site. The large banner displayed at the entrance, marked with seal number 0024, indicates that the construction is suspended pending further review of necessary permits. An inspection order was also posted above the gate. When asked whether the closure is permanent, inspectors stated it is temporary for now, pending additional evaluations and compliance with municipal requirements. This follows growing concerns from locals about the potential health and environmental impacts of the 5G tower, sparking debates on technology and community safety. For now, the fate of this project remains uncertain. With information from Alberto Garcia, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
We will let you know if CPS News receives any updates. Now here's Brent with a quick sports update that might make you want to lace up those running shoes.
Puerto Vallarta is gearing up for its 6th annual marathon on April 6th, one of the city's biggest and most exciting sporting events. At a press conference held at the International Convention Center, event director Humberto Munoz Vargas announced that 3,000 runners from around the globe are expected to participate. The event features 4 race categories. It's the full 42K, which is a 26.2 full marathon, a 21K half marathon, a 10K, and a 5K recreational run. The 42K marathon course is officially certified by the Association of International Marathons and Distance Races, which makes it a qualifier for major events like the Boston Marathon, and that is a really big deal. The day before the race, there's an open expo, and on race day, runners will be competing for a prize pool of, get this, 500,000 pesos, drawing top athletes to the event. Registration is now open for runners of all levels. Head to their official website to sign up today. So Jesse, you gonna lace up those high heels ears and go run that 42K?
Hey, I do have some sneakers and I am gonna be running. I did run last year. I didn't do the whole marathon, but I did do 5K running the whole time. And it was amazing. I saw a bunch of really cool runners. I think it's very well worth it.
I think so. And the fact that it's a qualifier for the Boston and New York marathons is huge because a lot of races aren't qualifiers. So that's really cool. We're going to get a lot higher level athletes here. But you know what? We almost missed a segment today. You may have noticed we didn't do the On This Day. But you know what? We caught it before we were done, thanks to Jesse. So guess what today is? Like, we got a few things.
Okay, tell me.
I know. Here we go. It is Christmas Card Day.
I love it.
So make out your Christmas cards.
Bring the Christmas card back.
It's National Llama or Llama Day.
Oh, all right. I like llamas.
You like my two language?
Very good. Very bilingual.
Very bilingual. Thank you. It's National Pastry Day.
Yum.
Gotta like
we
that.
Gotta have some pastries today.
And last but not least, if you want to work off those pastries, it's National Techno Day.
Oh, plunches.
Okay. That's all the fun we can have in the newscast tonight.
It's also International Corruption Day. So, against Corruption Day. Day against corruption.
Every day's International Corruption Day. That's hilarious. Well, that's all the time we have. Would you like to say goodnight to our audience tonight?
Well, have a great night and happy holidays, everyone.
That was CPS News with Jesse and Brent. Thanks for watching and search us on YouTube.